Like that square. King's Realm, Falling Star Beast, Ritual Pots. Your Sentinel plus 0 could do. Not a great square, though. So what are the stats required here? Yeah, we got enough stats to wield this thing. This is, I mean, this is one of the best possible starting weapons with the stats we got. Wonder if she noticed it. So there's lots we could just quickly get, or do we prioritize that middle square, right? Those are the two options. Man, that middle row is pretty easy. There's not a grafted Scion, right? Oh, there was crackpots on here. I didn't even see that. Whoops. And that's an important square too. Oh, is there no game sound? Oh shit. It should be game sound now, hopefully. Yeah, this is tough, man, because I messed up by not starting with the 3 pots. Like, that's a genuine mistake here because of how important that square is. Definitely not all of the time I see 10 crackpots, I would take it and start as a gift, but in this case, we got a weapon we can wield. And it's a corner square, so yeah, that's pretty important. I think I have no health. I'm gonna get one-shotted by the Tree Sentinel too. I go for him, but there's a lot of fast stuff on here is the problem. I assume I get one-shotted here, so... Well, depending on what attack it is. I think he didn't do the follow-up there.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Man, this weapon is so strong. Decent weapon, dude. Like, that's easily, Ooh, little Commander Standard while we're at it, dude. So now, here's the concern, right? What she should have done, and Bree's definitely, like, she knows what's up with Bingo. I think she you know, she kind of downplays it. But she's going to go for Godric's Great Rune here right away. And, that's what she should have done. Probably. Because she's probably like, you know what? He's going to go for +0 Tree Sentinel. I'm not going to bother because, you know, either I don't have a weapon set up or he's going to beat me to it. That's what she would be thinking. And so she's going to be like, okay, I can go for Godric's because I'm just going to rush Godric's or something. But it all... See, here's what... If she didn't start with Alabaster Lord Sword, she's done for, right? That's one of the things I also don't like about this as much. I guess maybe it's a good thing in a way, but if she didn't recognize that this weapon is god tier without needing that int, that's going to be a problem, right? Dude, I might just go for the cracked pots. Go for the NPC kills, maybe. I might do a risky play and just try to win right away, I guess. It's kind of stupid, but I'm going to try it. I think she probably started with the pot, so as soon as I get this, she's going to be like, oh, I've got 3 cracked pots already. Let's go get another square. I'll let her take middle, I guess. Middle does take a while, but getting that +5 stats, especially in randomizer. Oh, there is box needle.
You there? Could you
I remember that. Okay, I might do that, actually.
You were just... Thank you. I was pushing. I ended up... Oh, when they... And so this is... Or...
I'm going to do box needle, man. And we'll kill him after I give it to him. Yeah, we are going to do Bone Leo bosses just whenever I get some free time. How are we looking here? We have the Albinorc staff. Huh. I have to imagine she's going to go for it. Like, I don't know. It depends if she started with Alabaster Lord Sword. I don't think she knows about it being so strong. Get this. Because she must have, if she didn't, she must have been wondering, like, oh, what the hell weapon did he start with? Maybe the claws? Because that was kind of another decent one. Please don't dodge this, you bastard. Good stun maybe here. My health is really low. That's an issue here. Wait, does this actually deal any damage here? Oh. Try to bait him out. Oh, that's not fast enough. God, you are so annoying. Jesus, bro. This boss is actually dangerous as hell. How do I still have aggro on me? That's actually crazy. Aggro is supposed to drop when you kill the boss.
Wait, you got it.
Got the runes.
Kindness for frailty of heart, then perhaps you, maidenless runt. Who do you
I mean, technically, it's faster to go to the katana guy, but I'm a little scared of him. I'll just go from here. Sean as well. Thanks for the brand new Prime sub, dude. So I'm expecting... Oh, dude, I forgot to start the goddamn timer, bro. I'm expecting Godric's to be fairly soon. We will see, though.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Maybe I'll just like give her the important squares and just take a bunch of random ones or something, dude. I don't know.
You hear me? Lie at these. My thank. Oh, that mighty wallop.
Might as well grab this thing. I can use it on some boss.
What are you playing at? Wait, I see. I see it now.
Actually, the bonk is so good, man.
Their wits avenged. How could this? Was my whole existence just a crop?
Go kill Margit. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is kill Margit. I'm gonna go for crackpots. It makes the most sense. I feel like there's a strong possibility that she started with the pots. So I might like it's actually a huge mistake that I started with the rune, right? Huge mistake. I didn't even notice that pots was on the board there. RT. Thanks for the brand new Prime sub, dude. I appreciate that. But yeah, so in terms of pots, we got that merchant, which is 1. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Those are all very quick ones. And then Beastman Cave is 7. And then I guess we can go to Jarburg, if that's the best one. Jarburg's kind of far, but... Yeah, we got some Limgrave bosses going, too. Yeah, that was another reason why I started with the Tree Sentinel. You know, sometimes... It's interesting. What I've noticed sometimes in Bingo is, like... There have been times where I... Man, this damage is pretty atrocious here. There have been times where I, you know... I don't think I'm gonna have time for this. Where, yeah, like, I see the squares early, and then in my, like, kind of subconsciously, I make a decision. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna... Or, like, I take note of it subconsciously. And then later, even though I forget about that square, I still have that, like, subconscious note that I've made. Where I... Yeah, and then, like, that's part of the logic for me doing something, but then I just kind of forget. I shouldn't have done this. I usually... Oh, just kidding. We also could go for Falling Star Beast. Like, that's actually not a terrible play. +0 Falling Star Beast, and you can do it. And then you can get a 4 and a 5 and a 6 just like that when you go do that. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do for me right now, but I could. Dude, if she doesn't get Godric's Great Rune soon, the match is over already, I think. I'll just go slow here. Or it's you know, it's actually impossible for me to actually like do things slowly. It's actually just impossible. The only difference of me taking it easier is not putting 100% focus into the stuff I'm doing. But there's no way that I could actually like do things at a slower pace on purpose because it doesn't feel right. Yeah, so it's more just that I won't be putting 100% focus into everything, basically. I think that she might not have started with this weapon and gotten like a huge kind of handicap right at the start, man. Is that maybe that's what she's doing? Like maybe she's you know, killed the Knights Cavalry and is doing all that stuff. Gonna play 100% or go easier on. Well, I'm trying to not like focus as much, I guess. Let's go. I mean, technically it's better to go that way, but you never know. Sometimes this grace could be good if there's anything. I don't remember there being anything here though. Yeah, there's nothing. It's fine. Doesn't matter. This is like the safer way. Let's get all intelligence, I think, or vigor. I mean. Actually, let's just take the elevator. Yeah, what I'm going for now is the cracked pots, and killing Godric makes a whole lot of sense here, right? Like going for Godric and then not killing him right now makes sense for me because it gets me to Liurnia where I can head to Jarburg, get the rest of the pots, and then basically once I get that corner, like what do you even do, right? That's very tough. If I can get that corner squared, then yeah. Make more convergence mod videos. I definitely will at some point. I'm you know, there's a lot of stuff going on right now with runs I'm doing and stuff. You know, we got Bingo coming up. God Run 3, of course. There's a lot of stuff going on, so I don't have a ton of time to just do random runs such as that, but for sure at some point. Like especially when yeah, so she got Godric's. So what I need to be careful of now is her getting the crackpots. We're still gonna kill Godric, of course.
Maybe I'm the best nut ever.
Hey Gino and chat, love you all.
Dom, thanks so much for the 4-month resub, dude. Appreciate that, man. Oh man, how am I? Stun maybe? What the hell's going on here, dude? This weapon is kind of shorter than I'm thinking it is. So yeah, we have a concern now with the cracked pots, I think. So I need to be prepared that she's going to go for the diagonal. I will be ahead on Limgrave bosses, almost certainly. Because this will be our... Which Limgrave boss is this?
I am the Lord.
This will be our
All that is cold.
4th, right?
And one day
So
we'll return.
if I want to do a preemptive block on that diagonal, it's a good play. But yeah, I mean, the middle square is really strong here, right? As I was saying earlier. For both diagonals, it's very good. So yeah, let's go to Jarburg. See if I can scoop up that square. If not, then we got to finish the Limgrave bosses to get a block there, I think. Well, I mean, there's a lot of options, but yeah, both diagonals are good for her, so. Let's see if we can hit Jarburg. I made a mistake of not, like, I didn't look at the board before I started, so I made the mistake of not starting with crackpots here, and when crackpots is a corner square or just any important square,
Maybe
it is, you know,
I'll
very
give you the
important
best
to
nut
start with them.
ever.
Especially considering that the lands between rune on this didn't help me in any way. So, Hoffman, thanks for the 7-month resub, dude. Yeah, we'll see if we can get there before her. I think she should be prioritizing that square. But you know, as with the last bingo season, usually I definitely overestimate what. Usually, I always think that my opponent's going to be doing the best, most optimal play, and honestly, most of the time it wasn't true. But it's always good to assume it, I think. But yeah, this weapon is really good. The Alabaster Lord Sword, you don't need the int requirement for it to actually deal some good damage. The only thing that matters is the strength and dex requirement, so. Yeah, let's see what Bree's doing now, though. She's in a good spot. Even though it's 3-1, she's in a totally fine spot here. And I think if she can block me on the pots, which she should be able to do, assuming she started with it, then we may be in some issue. Like, she could be going for it right now. If she gets it, yeah, we'll have to pivot back probably to killing more bosses. So the best bosses to kill would be like Bloodhound Fang or Bloodhound plus probably like Knight's Cavalry. Mr. Facing Ain Run for what? Thanks for the bits, by the way, cool kid. Yeah, true. Beastman has a pot in there. Yeah, Soldier Godric, I guess, too. Yeah, I mean, there's a million options, of course. What am I doing, bro? There's also ritual pots, so I should get everything here. $50K plus Memory of Grace. That's easy to do, right? 50K is trivial to do. Into the Beastman Cave, I think. We're at 8, 9, 10. This is going to be close, man. If she's going for this, she should be very close to getting it. I'm not sure if I should go kill the boss now or not. That's the consideration here, because if I kill the boss, then it's another boss killed. I guess I probably should. That's a high percentage play. Oh, that is interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to block something there. That's not what I expected at all. Probably the most beneficial for me would be to go for the Scar Seals. See what happens, though. Let's go get our last pop. Yeah, so we'll have to block one of those. I usually like doing the Revenant, but presumably she killed the Knight's Cavalry. Let's just go get this last pot here. Yeah, I would have been done this like ages ago had I actually started with the pot. Kind of a big mistake, but wouldn't have had to go to Jarburg. Okay, so I think let's go here. I'm gonna go to King's Realm. I might have an advantage going there if she actually did go to Caelid, but I think she's most likely already in Liurnia. I'm gonna have to level up some faith, or I could. I guess I can grab this. But yeah, the Scar Seal, like, the Scar Seal is good for me because it obviously builds up that row, but at the same time, it's not that good of a, or not that good of a column. Go back here. Actually, I should have went to round table there, but yeah, this let's see who gets the Revenant first. I think she's gonna go for the Revenant because it makes a whole lot of sense. So let's see who makes it there first. I do have to go back to round table here, so. But yeah, if she does that, then I mean, then it's a race for. I don't know. That's tough at that point. I would probably go for Mariners, but she would actually have an advantage if I don't get this, so I gotta go really fast here. Because presumably she would have already been past the church, the third church, so she's gonna have priority on both of those top two. Diggs, thanks for the brand new Prime sub, dude. So this heal spell, I think, is... I don't know. I think we have enough faith. I just got to go back to round table. Oh, the heal's not guaranteed, though. Okay, well, I mean, we can fight him straight up. We can go see if there's a heal. I actually totally forgot about that. We can go see if there's a heal, but if not, we can just fight him. Yeah, so that's a randomizer thing that I need to think about. Kind of forgot that I wouldn't just get the spell. Let's go see what's there.
Oh, welcome to I teach and explore so that one ensuring either way. You do most Tana you are well.
Yeah, we don't have a heal. Okay. Let's use this. Let's see if I remember how to fight this guy. Because I did learn this moveset at one point, but it just, this arena makes him a lot worse.
I am an old soldier, perhaps.
Also, hopefully I didn't... Okay, this isn't that expensive to upgrade. Yeah, once we get this block, then we should be looking really good, assuming I do get it. But yeah, she's probably thinking the same thing as me, maybe? That she'd be like, oh yeah, we just go kill the Revenant and we're on our way, but... yeah, I totally forgot that we don't have a heal. So our damage should be pretty solid. Oh yeah. All right, we're now looking really good. Let's go, Ooh, I don't mind the play of finishing up the Limgrave bosses, because we only have a couple left. We have a lot of options now. And yeah, she already sacrificed the 50k early game. That's why I hate that square. And I never do it. Yeah, we can go for Tibia Manors. We got 2 out of 3 set up. We do have to reach Altus at some point, but let me see how important Altus is here. The Smithing Bell Bearing. She's got to be scared of the 8 Limgrave bosses, dude. I mean, definitely my biggest asset here is that I've got column 2, probably. Probably the best thing I have right now. 28 strength. I didn't pick up the strength tier, did I? I should go grab that. Once I get the strength tier, then I can put Sacred Blade on the mace, right? You can put it on a Great Hammer, I think. Like Sacred Blade at, you know. Sacred Blade is going to be better than... Well, actually, we do have a +4, though. So maybe not. It's probably pretty similar. But since we're already at +4, I just won't even bother. I did kind of want the physic, though. All right, so let's go...
Maybe.
I guess let's go finish off the
best
Limgrave
not
bosses and get
ever.
that square going.
Months plus.
It's not nighttime. Fuck. I mean, so we're at 5, I believe, because we got Beastman, we got the Demi-Human duo, we got Tree Sentinel, we got Godric and Margit. So we're at 5. So we'll go do this this guy, and then we will go do Beast, the Bloodhound, and then there's just one more. Not sure what the last one should be. I guess the Watchdog has some synergy here. I guess it's going to be Watchdog. Or yeah, Pumpkinhead would be fastest, true. I don't think she has like big high priority on this Limgrave bosses. It's usually a pretty slow one. God, I just hate these enemies so much. Of course that hits me too. Yeah, Pumpkinhead's fast. Actually, I mean, Bloodhound's probably faster than the Watchdog, but the Watchdog has synergy, so... And I guess the Mariner, of course, too. Okay, let's go do Pumpkinhead and Mariner, I guess. I'm stupid. I should have seen that. But it's all good. I just don't think there's any reason why we need this area unlocked. But I guess there also is the tunnel, right? So there's a lot of synergy with these bosses here. Whoops. Please don't. Let's go do this last one. And then we can start trying to get imbued stone swords. I think that's going to be what she blocks with. But what's good about that for me is that that's a square that doesn't mean anything, right? If I'm forcing it or do it. Not really a good square. Yeah, even a +0 with Sacred Blade would have similar DPS to this. It wouldn't be as good, obviously, but it'd be very close. Which just since I already have this. So that's our last Limgrave boss, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go. Actually, I kind of went to the wrong spot here. I'm going to go. Let's go to here. Soldier of Godric. He does, yeah. I think that was 8, correct? Because we were at 5 and then I just killed 3 more, so. Yeah, so we're going to go for a little 2-in-1. I'm going to take the Falling Star Beast here. And then also it puts us right next to Celia, so I can just grab the stuff. I have Strength, Faith, build, use on our Blasphemous on. PvP was Blasphemous when you were invaded. Yeah, it's definitely, yeah, for sure. It's definitely different when you have like a really good setup for stuff. We killed, yeah, Knights Cavalry, we killed Tibia, we killed Pumpkinhead, we killed Margit Godric, we killed Tree Sentinel, we killed Demi-Human Duo, and I think that's 8, right? We'll see what she does, though. I mean, there's... I really only have one threat at this point, so she doesn't need to be too concerned. Tears do I have? I just have the heal one. Oh, no way. Okay. This might not be a tremendous moveset here for headshots. I don't know. Damage is, of course, fine, though. We're able to get 2. Yeah. Oh yeah, so we're gonna... Let's port back. That's my plan. Isao, by the way, thanks so much for the 3-month Prime resub, dude. Let's rest up. When will my next stream be? Usually I stream at 11 p.m. EDT at this point. But yeah, I guess, do we go... I guess we'll go here. I don't know, the imbue keys is, it's definitely slow. But... yeah, the thing is, just right now she has literally 0 threat of anything. I guess literally the only bingo she has left is row 1, which is not a good bingo. So, for that reason, I'm not really scared of Altus. Like, if I go get the Scar Seals, then there's really nothing to worry about. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this isn't what you wanted. Possibly. Maybe she's not going to be happy that I was actually... I don't know. Like I said, it's literally impossible for me to like play slowly on purpose for stuff. I think the things that I can do is, you know, make strategic mistakes and let my opponent take certain things, right? That's kind of the only thing I can do, but I can't like intentionally do things slowly, dude. It's impossible for me. So it's just impossible. Well, it's not, no, it's not being perfect. It's just like playing slowly on squares. I can't do it. Or just playing slowly on purpose. You know, like for example, if I just started like jogging here instead, right? Instead of sprinting, I just can't. But yeah, no, for sure, like I can give her certain squares or something, but we're already past the point, I think, so might as well just keep doing stuff. But yeah, I'm not fully focused here though, so I guess that's the one thing. I don't think there's any reason to get this grace, but getting graces usually doesn't hurt you. Let's go kill Red Wolf and stuff. We can go do Renala, even though it's not a fantastic square at this point. The most valuable square for me... like, what would be a good play here would be to reach Altus, and that's what she should be doing. She should be going for the Bell Bearing and just scoop that up. Because, you know, imbued keys right now, it just takes way longer than doing other stuff. Like you could make a case for abductors here, I suppose. I could maybe do that. Like take Rhea's hand. The only issue is I already have 7 squares. And I've got progress on some of the other ones. I should reach Altus, though, at some point. At some point, probably very soon, even. I imagine that's where she's at right now. That's where she should be. She should be going Altus, do the Tibia Mariners. Like, this definitely isn't... It's not over by any means. That's for damn sure. There's a Renala square up here, so it'll be nice to get this set up. We can kill Red Wolf as well for Ritual Pot. That's another reason why I came here. Because we only need 2 more Ritual Pots, I think, after this. So we'll get the... Which ones? We get this one. We can buy from Kaled Merchant, plus get the one in the ruins. I guess those are the best ones. Wait, what 2 bing? Oh, I guess she does have 2 bingos. That's true. Oh yeah, that is true. I was thinking only 1 for some reason, but that is true. So yeah, we're gonna go for Ritual Pots right now. But true, I could go kill Garank, yeah. I don't know if that'd be such a wise decision, but I could. Definitely, this has definitely been a much more fast-paced bingo match, though, because we actually got a weapon that we could wield right away, and it was a somber weapon. Okay. Interesting. That's unexpected. I'm very surprised, but yeah, we got to worry about Ritual Pots for sure now. So yeah, let's kill this guy, and then we'll go collect all the other Ritual Pots, because we've already been to Jarburg, so... I mean, that's a good play. I'm kind of surprised by that. I thought she was going to go to Altus, for sure. Just heal that. Nice one. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not close to this, and she should be closer to this, so she might get this before me. Let's see if she prioritizes that. If she does, I might just go to kill Garank, dude. It won't be fast, but probably the safest play if she gets this before me. And I probably have about 2 minutes before I get this, so yeah, she's got time. I don't know if that was the right play, though, for her. I don't know. It's pretty tough when you're in that position. It's actually a position I really need to practice more. And I tried to do it last season against Ain in the last match where, you know, I was already solidified first place for the playoffs and stuff. So, like, you know, I tried to do, you know, I started with, like, the Prophet class, and I tried to do some weird setup so that I could practice playing from behind, which it did help a little bit, but playing from behind is a totally different thing. Will she see that Ritual Pots is very important, I wonder. If she hasn't been to Jarburg, though, she might not have time to stop me getting this. But it's going to be close, man. It's going to be really close. You can also go do the watchdogs pretty easily. Like, we got a lot of stuff going right now, but... Yeah, so basically what imbued stone sword keys mean, and the skill that you gotta learn at bingo is when you see someone get a square, you have to know what that tells you. You need to know everything that tells you, right? So we know she's been to... She's obviously been to Celia, right? And I'm fairly confident that she killed Knight's Cavalry for that 50k runes, so she probably came in the back way. She's obviously killed Red Wolf and picked up that stone sword, or the imbued stone sword, and she's been up to the top. So I guess I actually did waste my time. Like, I kind of forgot I went up there. I shouldn't have done that. That's really stupid. I wouldn't normally do that either. Because what... For a collection square like that, you don't really want to start collecting things until you're set up on most of them. And killing Red Wolf would have been a way higher priority than, like, going to climb that belfries and get nothing from it, really, so... So this will be our 4th. I got actually the sentry torch. That's interesting. Last one is from here. I should have went the other direction, actually. I didn't realize this is closer here. I didn't realize I didn't get the one next to this merchant. Yeah, next priority, once I stop this, is going straight to all this, I think. I don't really have to worry about the other stuff. This would be a good snipe if she got this here. She might. She would have had a ways to run as well to the ritual pod. So it's pretty unlikely she's going to stop me from getting this, but it's possible. Yeah, we want to hit Altus somehow here, so got to decide how to do that. There we go. I guess since we're already here, we might as well just go medallions. It's probably faster. We can get the charge attack build too. But yeah, Altus is the most important thing now. There's certain boards where like Altus doesn't really matter. This is not one of them, I would say. And yeah, so what she could do. And when I went against Chris, it's a perfect example of a match in the regular season, our first match against Chris. Perfect example of how important Altus can be. And in this case, like, if she starts going for some of the easier squares, like the Scar Seal Talismans, and, you know, she goes for Cemetery Shades, Watchdogs, all that stuff, I'll let her take all that, dude. It doesn't help her at all, since I've already blocked everything. And if the time that she's doing that, I go to Altus, then she's in huge trouble, because then I have priority on literally everything, right? Almost. Besides those squares. Yeah, she can go and scoop up a bunch of the early game squares, but Altus here is pretty important, I think. Although, arguably, I should try to get the Scar Seals. I mean, that's a decent square to get. But I think that's probably a high priority square for her, or it should be, so that she can block that bingo. Because the last thing she wants to do is race to Morgott, I think. Race to Morgott, great rune. She definitely doesn't want to do that. So. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I remember in one of the AIM matches, it was actually... We kind of did a similar thing where, you know, I was getting my stuff set up, and I was getting the late game squares, but then there came a point in the game, and this didn't happen to me very often, but there was a point in the game at which, you know, all the harder stuff had been done, and all the setup related squares had been done, and it was all just about finishing off the easier squares, right? So, gotta be prepared to do that as well. Yeah, so we already have a start on the Mariner, so we could do that. I do expect... I expect maybe the Precipice dungeons to be done. Actually, again, I messed up. I should have went through the Precipice, dude. Wow. I'm being pretty stupid today, apparently. That would have made way more sense. And get some of those squares, but... Actually, a huge mistake, but it's kind of too late. I guess we get the charge attack stuff here, so it's not the end of the world. And this is still faster for getting up to Altus. It's just it doesn't give me a square. Or get me progress towards a square. Bear's got the golden eyes. What would I do if I were Bree right now? I mean, obviously it's easy for me to say because I know what I'm doing, but I definitely think she should be going to get Altus set up or going for like the tunnels or something. Like getting Altus with a tunnel is probably the best play. That's what I should have done, but I'm stupid. But I mean, these sections are still very important, and we're getting our charge attack stuff set up, right? So it'll increase our damage a lot. No hit any percent with Witch's Locks and DS3. It's actually a decent weapon. Not a bad choice. No, Renala literally makes no sense at this point. No, Renala makes 0 sense because, sure, you get a square, but what does it do for you? You're getting a corner square. You know, sure, you get build up to row 1, but it's not even close to a priority square in row 1 at this point. Highest priority square in row 1, in my mind, is the bell bearing because the bell bearing is... I don't know, it's useful in a number of ways. Potentially. And you're getting, and a big part about the bell bearings too is that, yeah, sure, it's an Altus, I guess, right? That's very important, but it just gets you lots of coverage for stuff. But yeah, if she's going for the tunnels, if she's going for the bell bearings or the scar seals, that all makes sense for her. All those make sense. The rest of them, not so sure about. Okay, let's go through here. Seriously? It's actually insane. Confident Bree is. I think she knows how to fight Garunk for sure. It just the right now that's not a great square. If she had gotten ritual pots before me, I don't know if she was working on it or not, but if she was doing that, then it definitely could have made sense for me to go kill Garunk as like a very safe strat. You know, thinking that she wouldn't go for it. But I probably wouldn't have. She probably would have thought to go to Volcano Manor, which makes sense. And do Rykard, and so I probably would have had some time to leave Garunk, but that's where you get into sort of the mind games of bingo where like... So, for example, if she got 5 ritual pots, one thing she could have done is be like, okay, so the safe thing for me to do, would be to just go for Garunk. So then she does that first. But then gets set up like Rhea, right? Gets Rhea all set up, gets Alta set up, and then does it that way so that you can quickly get Garunk and then get the other ones while you have an advantage on it. Because probably what I'd be thinking, like if I saw her get ritual pots, I'd be like, okay, she's probably going to take Rhea's hand, and I can wait until she does that before I go kill Garunk, right? Because she's probably not going to prioritize the slowest square on there or like the least useful one. So give me a bit of time before I have to pivot over, but she could have just gone straight for Garunk right away and then, you know, gotten Rhea set up or something. At this point, I could easily go do Rhea if I wanted, but it's just not a good square for me to bother with. There's literally no point for me to get squares that don't work towards a bingo at this point since I have a big advantage on stuff. And yeah, getting Altus is... If I want to finish the bingo that I have 3 squares towards, then... Definitely need Altus access. Which she must be assuming I'm doing, and she's probably doing the exact same thing. Yeah, I think Bree will be one of the best, Dr. Ma, probably. I think she'll easily make top 4. Especially if I do, you know, opt out of it or whatever. And I don't end up participating, which like, is kind of on the table, I guess. So many options at this point. Now that we're in Altus, dude, I don't even know what to do.
Maybe.
Should we go for the row
best
4
nut
bingo?
ever.
That'd be insane.
Nakama fans.
Dr. Mod, thanks for the 10-month resub, dude. I went the wrong way. It'd be an insane bingo to go for. I don't think anyone's ever gotten a bingo while going for Morgoth's Great Rune.
Maybe.
Well, the thing is, like, here's what I was saying earlier. I would like to do it, and Bingo League is fun and stuff. But, I mean, I've never even, like, I haven't actually properly agreed to even be in Season 2 yet. I think Domo just kind of assumed I'd be in it because I was, like, the champion of last season or whatever. I'm not going to kill Mariner yet. Just leave him. T-Man, thanks for the brand new Prime sub, dude. And yeah, the thing is, like, I'm working on the God Run, and that's the #1 priority for me at this point. Like, overall. And if I'm not done the God Run, like, I really do not want to be doing something that requires a whole bunch of focus like Bingo. Anyways, but yeah, that's kind of the main thing. This guy drops the... Is it the Ghost Glove War? I can't remember. It's one of them. Probably spend my runes. And yeah, I guess, you know, Bingo is usually on weekends too, which is the days I take off. And so it's I don't know. There's a lot of things. I want to do it. But I'm not going to lie. It's definitely not my first priority at this point. And like, even, I don't know, even if I do get God Run 3, oh, okay, so she did block the tunnel. So she's an Altus then. That's what that means 100%. She would obviously see that. It makes sense to do Ruin Strewn Precipice. So yeah, that's obviously means she's an Altus now. So let's see what she does now. Oh, actually, I guess that was a good mind throw. Let's see what she does. T-Man, I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, that is basically reveals she's an Altus. And if not, like, see, this is a case where technically she could have done that and not gone Altus at all. But there's no point in assuming that. Right? There's just... There's no point in assuming that she didn't go to Altus. And there's a few matches last season where people killed a Magma Worm after like 30 minutes or something. And that's why we spend all of our runes there, by the way. I either Memory of Grace out or I just die. But yeah, there are a few matches where, you know, my opponent killed a Magma Worm and I'm like, that has to be Makar. You know, like 30 minutes in. I didn't mean to jump that. And yeah, and then it turns out it was like the Magma Worm and Kayla, dude. You know? Done maybe? So let's build up our watchdogs. Which is nice. Actually, you know what? That's what I'm gonna go do really quick. I'm gonna go kill some watchdogs.
Maybe I'll give you the